Jackie, congrats on another WNBA title. How was the Raising Cane outing just now for you at Raising Canes?
Yeah, it was good. It was fun, made a few box combos and then, handed it to the customers and the fans. Created some content. But yeah, it was a good day.
Repping for the state of Indiana like you do, but also how Dana Evans repping Gary the way she does. You just talk about not only her performance this season, but how she stood tall when Alyssa Thomas was trying to get by her, and just the personality Dana Evans is in that Indiana bond that she's have.
Yeah, Dana was great for us all year. Yeah, I mean, I guess there are a couple heated moments, but it's the finals, so you expect that. But yeah, I think just, I mean, her ability to change the game whenever she comes in, on the offensive end and the defensive end. And so, yeah, it's cool just being able to play with her, both being from Indiana. We played together. I think it was maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe just 1 year, of AAU. We played gym rats together. So, yeah, it's been cool, being able to be teammates again.
Congrats.
Jackie? Hi, Jackie. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us. A theme throughout this WNBA season and playoffs was the talk of how there were more injuries this season than in previous ones across the league. And I'm just curious, how much did the Aces player performance staff help you all this year to make sure that the injury bug didn't hit your team at the most important time?
Yeah, our performance staff, our trainers, they're the best of the best, They spend a lot of time with us, before practice, after practice, on the road, on our off days. And so they make sure that we get the treatment that we need. And they're always available for us, just making sure we're doing all the little extra recovery that we can do, knowing that it's a quick turnaround in between games.
For sure. And also, just a question about coaching in this league in general. Stephen A. Smith recently spoke about how he believes Becky deserves to be a coach in the NBA. And Dawn Staley just now was asked if she believes there will ever be a woman as an NBA head coach during her lifetime. And she said no. So I guess I'm just curious what you think of that dynamic and if it's time to retire this concept of the NBA being the destination for coaches.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see where she had said that, but yeah, I mean, Beck is obviously the best coach in the league. 3 championships in 4 years says a lot, and we're lucky to have her. I love being able to play under her, and so just being able to, learn from her and to grow each and every season with her is truly special.
Thank you.
Bias.
All right, Jackie, congratulations. I had two quick ones for you. One, which area of your game were you most proud of from this season?
Oh, I would say probably just my decision making. I had the ball in my hands a lot more this season than I have my whole career, probably. And so just being able to make the right decisions, the right reads, whether I'm coming off the ball screen and it's for me to score, to get my teammates involved. So yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Got you. And second, what is your Raising Cane's order?
A box combo with a sweet tea, hold the slaw, sometimes extra toast, and then probably about 3 cane sauces.
Got you. Thank you.
Big Dipper.
Place the slaw with another toast.
Yeah, but that's a lot of bread, so like,
Just a little slaw.
yeah, hold the sauce. Sometimes extra toast, but
The sauce is with.
yeah, for sure.
Hello, Nick. Nick Hamilton.
Hey, Jackie. I know every championship is different, has a different meaning to it. What did this championship represent for you personally? Um, and how do you take that momentum and carry it into the off season? Obviously, for you to get better and get prepared for next season.
Yeah, I think, 3 championships in 4 years says a lot, in itself. But also I think just the resilience that we showed throughout this year, obviously it was a rough, rocky season to start. And then obviously we got beat by 53 points. And then after that, we were able to just come together and string together 17 wins. And to get us into a good spot for playoffs. So yeah, I mean, that's the word I've been using. And I think it just shows a lot if you look back at our season.
Jasmine?
Hey, it's Jasmine from Hergate Network. First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
I got two questions for you. The first question, just to bring up the 53-point game that never happened. What was that conversation on the bench between you, Asia, Chelsea, and Beck? Because after that, I feel like after that conversation, you guys took a turn.
Yeah, for sure. And then obviously, everybody knows A sent the text or whatever about like how embarrassing it was and things like that. And so I think, that was a wake-up call for everybody. I mean, getting beat by 53 is insane. And so I think just being able to, lock in and do whatever we needed to do in order to win games. And, that's with people making sacrifices, being unselfish, making the right plays in order to do what's best for the team.
And then a non-serious question. So on the live on TikTok, was that Miami Jackie?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm not sure who that was.
All right, thanks, Jasmine. Donetta, going once?
Oh, congrats to you again, Jackie. Two questions, if I can. Just one, we saw you on the court been a little bit more spicy verbally wise this season. At what point do you feel like your confidence elevated for you personally this season to talk your talk and feel like you were that girl?
Was I?
I said, this
No.
season we saw you be a little bit more spicy verbally, talking trash talking. At what point do you feel like your confidence level changed for you personally, for you to know that you were her?
Yeah, I don't feel like I really talk that much. The most I'll say is it's usually just come on or like let's go. That's what I usually say, if we get going. But I think just the time that I put in a lot of work to become the player that I am. And so yeah, just having fun out there, playing with a lot of joy.
And then second question is, Asia Wilson talks very highly of you, especially this season. How much does that fuel you to try to be, the best Jackie Young that you can be yourself?
Yeah, obviously she's the MVP. She's the best player in the world. And so, just trying to stay up there with her. Obviously she's the standard, and it makes her job easier if we're able to do our part, So, yeah, I just try to put in a lot of work in the off season to become the best player that I can be. But yeah, being able to play alongside the best player in the world is special.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks, Jackie.